Hello, people. My name is Kale Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew ho. Very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send. It's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
I go Ghana for Coco about 10 years. Kakra. Masaba mo na so biemo ye business na egu so bohun digital business ya wo community mu a chese edom gum asedanka nyame na me kasa Ghana fo ye ndorso ni ade enne kofo atia se omura business ni mu me see ye business ye digital business abia abeko bia betumi arane agese me se woni internet no me say wo paycheck no wo de na so me na enso me ntina wo se be nya bibi ka ho na me ho hen ha me asedanka nyame 2 years ni enya nke enimu o eti ne ye bode from no me see business way afia so a those of us in the diaspora need to me file tax no ye bro ye 1099 na the file tax afia the file ye bra bi me the file ye di o just a professional bia wo business mu teachers taxi drivers just a me who send your men can doctors lawyers bankers obia you hear no gadgets just say we dey run business ye lay system na ma enti me say registration refundable. It's brabeshe. Say bibi a obetumi aye. Pe bibi kan wo na wo gina wo number akopɛ so a ebegene. Wo so otumi gina wo na me no so do won sesi obo. Na wan kasa otumi manage wade business na be ye wa wo dia. Amount extra source of income. Me mo mu de aboa me ne mabusua. Enti no bra. Me say kakra nie momra. Me number na etwa gu no. Ne yen kasa. God bless us all. Amen.
As usual, we are back from the weekend. Agenda is on, work is on, and everything is on course. My name is Sammy Flex. This is the editorial. I'm here with my people, the Guitar Rasta. You can also call him Currency on camera. Richie Flex is the editor director of the show. And you out there, I know you have been waiting for us. You know, when it comes to Mondays like this, obviously, some of our videos come late because over the weekend, it was restful for some of the team members. And when we come like this, then we are here. How was your weekend? Hope you rested enough. Hope you had some good time with family and friends. And I also want to believe that everything was perfect for you. Those who believe in church, I hope you went to church as well. If you did not do any of these things, no problem. The world is not over. Another weekend is just away from us in just some 5 days. So you are going to have another experience once again. And we are back to continue with the agenda of giving you quality information here on Sammy Flex TV. And let me also say thanks to those who joined me on my Sunday evening show. The platform is becoming hotter and better. Thanks to you. Without you, there is no show. It is called the Sunday Evening Connect, aka Sammy Flex TV Connect. So many people from around the world. I'm getting to know some of my subscribers, getting to see their faces, and getting to talk to them one-on-one. It's a good feeling, great feeling that I don't want to miss. So thanks to everybody who joined last Sunday. If you could not join, remember that next week Sunday, you can still be a part of it as we talk about our issues, ways to develop our industry as usual on the Sunday Evening Connect. Starting every Sunday live with you. You get to appear on the screen. You get to talk about the issues on your heart. It was beautiful. I can't mention the name, so everyone who came, thanks to you guys. Let's do it again on Sunday at 7 p.m. And Tap Tap Send is still here for you. If you want to be sending money from abroad with no stress, remember, there is only one app that you have to download on your phone. It is called Tap Tap Send. When you do that, You put in your bank details after downloading the app and you use the promo code SammyFlex. This will surely help you to get some extra money into your account so you can be sending money from abroad to support family, friends, projects, and to do businesses as well. Let's get back to business. I know I was telling you that I'll be following all the activities that happened over the weekend. Sarkodie once again has had a very successful Amsterdam show, and I'm so proud about that particular show because I had my fears knowing that these days most of our people are not selling tickets here and there, so I had my fears, but so far so very good. I've seen that my man has been able to do it so beautifully. The crowd was good, the energy was on point, everything as far as the show is concerned was on point, and I'm so happy about it. I just can't be happy enough because it was my fear knowing that they were stopping shows here and there. But after seeing videos, after seeing the action, after seeing Sarkodie himself, the excitement, and even with post after, it is so obvious that everything went well in Amsterdam. That was June 10th, and he will surely continue to do it again on the other stops. So follow him on his socials, and as and when the time is also getting nearer here on SammyFlex TV, I'll also be furnishing you with some of this information. So once again, congratulations to you, Kinsak. That was dope. That was powerful. I can't ignore Burna Boy as well. Burna Boy's performance at the Champions League finals in Turkey. Oh my God. That was great. I just couldn't believe the world was looking at the direction of an African. I just couldn't believe that one African was entertaining the whole world. I was so excited knowing that the other guys who performed alongside Burna Boy, the other lady, I don't even know much about her, they were not the toast of the people. No, they were not. The person who was really the toast of the people was Burna Boy, and no cap about that, no two ways about that. Burna Boy was the guy everybody wanted to see. That was so marvelous. That was so beautiful. One session I also enjoyed was the after the event interview where Burna Boy was talking to all the great footballers who were on the field as football pundits. The questions, how he answered them, the way he was so smart to swerve the controversies, and again, the way he handed one of his eyes to Thierry Henry, and again, he took it back though. Thierry Henry said it was too heavy for him to carry. That was beautiful. Like, beautiful moments you cannot ignore. Then back to Nigeria. Once again, our boy was also there. I told you he will be doing the album listening, and that I was telling you I'll be coming to give you the update. Once again, it happened, and I also want to say big thanks to our Nigerian brothers. Big thanks to those who hosted him. I think I've seen him shooting videos here and there. I don't know if it is in Nigeria that he's shooting the videos though, but I've been seeing some behind the scenes with his wife, and it's obvious that they are really having a good time. It is obvious that the welcome that they've received in Nigeria was one of warmth, and this is what we've been looking for. One love, one connect, one people, unity, like they say, unity. That is what we are looking for. With this, we can go far. Yesterday on the Sunday Evening Connect, I was asking a question that, what can we do as Africans to keep the Afrobeats drive going? Because when we lose it, it will take so many years for us to get it back again. Knowing that for some time, Africa is really on the lips of everybody who is a music lover. Knowing that at the moment, the person who is leading world music is an African in the name of Burna Boy, coming from Nigeria to be specific. I was just asking, how can we keep this agenda going? So maybe it should be discussed heavily in every African country. How can we keep the Afrobeat drive going? Because with it, everywhere you go, you should be proud. With this, every musician in Africa can take advantage of the craze of the movement and also cash out. That's what Burna Boy is doing. I'm sure now, if you go anywhere and you say you are an Afrobeat artist, the kind of love, the kind of attention you are going to get, it is not going to be something that you can take for granted. So once again, let's have that discussion now. We don't have to wait till it happens to us before we start running helter and skelter for solutions. Let's start thinking about it now. What can we do as Africans to keep the Afrobeat drive going? It is very, very important. Be part of it, and let's all reason about it. So yes, still in Nigeria, something happened. And I would want to spend some few minutes on that. Then once again, your boy Ruga is in the news. Ruga, I won't say anything about Ruga again. I'll just be reading some of the comments that have been put under the video I watched on Twitter. That is all I'll do. For Ruga, I won't talk about him again because the more I talk about him, people see it otherwise. Meanwhile, I wish him well because reading comments on the video that I saw on Twitter, almost everybody is scared for him. Almost everybody is cautioning that guy. You are treading on dangerous ground, so be careful. But it looks like he does not see it. People are asking who are his handlers, who are his managers, blah, 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 boom, boom, boom. But nobody is paying attention to it. And it's all good. We cannot kill ourselves. We can only observe and pray that nothing bad happens. But if something bad happens in the future, I know whatever we will say is that we told you. And they say to be forewarned is to be forearmed. You just tell him, bruv, you were told. Had I known, it's always at last, unfortunately. Now, so while Stonebwoy was in Nigeria, obviously, he will do some interviews. And one interview that he granted has been trending. And he's been trending because of a certain scenario that came up. And I want to share a 2 cents on that briefly. Then we can move on to other businesses for the day. So, in the interview, Stonebwoy was asked in reference to a tweet that Shatta had made some time ago. And I'm going to read the tweet to you. In the interview, Stonebwoy was asked in reference to a tweet that Shatta made some time ago. In this tweet, Shatta wrote that, or tweeted that, please, can we just respect Nigerians for their hard work and stop comparing our lazy lifestyle to theirs? Listen to it again. Please, can we just respect Nigerians for their hard work and stop comparing our lazy lifestyle to theirs? It is shame people think Nigerians will come hard at me. But see, they are the ones doing the streaming because they understand what talent means. Ghana music is a shame. So this was Shatta response. Oh, sorry, this was Shatta tweet. I don't know what might have instigated this tweet, but I want to believe maybe it was after the Mali album and the fact that the numbers were good coming from. Okay, so this is even, this is, okay, 2022. Yeah, this is 2020. That is 17th April 2022. So it's not even Mali album because Mali album is 2023. So it was somewhere last year. And he said, please, can we just respect Nigerians for their hard work and stop comparing our lazy lifestyle to theirs? And I'm sure he was addressing a good number of people, including musicians, including fans, and maybe the citizens as a whole, because he did not actually pinpoint that he was talking to this group or this class of people. It was general that can we, including him, just respect Nigerians for their hard work and stop comparing our lazy lifestyle to theirs. And it says, it is shame people think Nigerians will come hard at me. But see, they are the ones doing the streaming because they understand what talent means. Ghana music is a shame. Well, like I'm saying, I don't know what might have indeed triggered this particular tweet from Shatta. But interestingly, when Stonebwoy was in Nigeria, as journalists will do, we will surely be asking for opinions on some of these issues. As journalists will do, they will surely be asking you what you think about some happenings that has happened earlier. Then Stonebwoy was asked what he thinks about the particular tweet from Shatta. And his response has actually gotten the internet talking. His response has gotten people talking about the known and the long-standing feud between Stonebwoy and Shatta. So many headlines are out. As of yesterday evening, people were talking about it, asking me, because I said I did not know. So they should wait for me to see the video. Now I've seen the video, and I'm sure I can now talk about it. Maybe you've not seen the video because you've not heard Stonebwoy mentioning that. Let's go watch it. I've read the tweet to you according to Shatta. Let's go listen to Stonebwoy's response. And when I come back, I'll tell you what I think about this.
I want to understand if, because it was something Shatta said a few months ago.
Yeah.
He said, please can we just respect Nigerians for their hard work and stop comparing our lazy lifestyle to theirs. Is that something you agree with, or because he described the Ghanaian lifestyle as lazy?
Of course, I don't want to sound philosophical here. This is straight to the point. If you consider him as an artist over the years, you can find out that what he's saying is very relatable to him in terms of laziness, etc. And of course, I agree with the fact that in terms of comparison, which I've always shared the light on some of the highest platforms in the world, that I see no competition. I see inspiration in music. I am the one who said it's only sport that needs competition to find who won at the end of the day. Music grows in collaboration. And when I do a SWOT analysis on my career as Stonebwoy, laziness can never be close to my doorsteps. I think I'm one of the very hardworking musicians from Africa, which is very obvious. And this is not by, this is not by faking a certain statistics anywhere. It is obvious. So that's the answer I can give.
So just as the tweet came, Stonebwoy, same way, responded accordingly to it. And according to him, one, he thinks that if Shatta Wale is talking about laziness, then he is not part. Maybe Shatta Wale is talking about himself. Because to him, he does not see himself as a lazy artist. To him, he has been working hard like a bull. He is always on the job. He is always on the road. He is always on the move. So nobody can say or refer to him as a lazy artist. And that if there is someone who has seen laziness, then maybe it could be Shatta Wale himself, because he is talking about it. So he says Shatta Wale might be relatable to whatever he's saying. He's not. Now I sit here asking myself, can I judge Stonebwoy for his response? No, I can't judge him, because on that platform, he was actually there to promote him. He was there to promote who he is. He was there to elevate his brand. So there is no way he will look down on himself and admit to being lazy. Never. He won't. He would never do that. And I keep saying all the time that when it comes to those people at the top doing their thing, we can only be down here observing and running commentaries about it. And that's what I say. It was a good platform, a platform that is an international platform, or a platform that is out of our geographical area. So when you get there, everything you put out there is actually going to a different audience, even more than it comes to the audience we have here in Ghana. Because whatever platform he was on there, I'm sure their audience in Nigeria will be greater than it is here. Out of the snippets that has come out, that is why everybody who has been a follower of the space is reviewing it. But on that platform, it is the platform for them. Now, when I saw another video from the same interview, I just asked myself that, okay, so sometimes artists can decide to be politically correct, and sometimes they can decide to be politically incorrect. So in the Shatta Wale question to Stonebwoy, Stonebwoy was not ready to be politically correct. He was just not ready to be politically correct. He was straight. He just went straight, fired salvos, and that was all. That, I'm not lazy. I have been working. Every day I'm on the move. So if there is one person that is being lazy, look at Shatta Wale, look at his career. That is what he was thinking then. Then it came back to another question where Stonebwoy was asked about Davido's comment on Burna Boy being one of the young cats. And once again, I wanted to go watch the response from Stonebwoy. But I come back. I'll continue with the analysis.
Now, let me go and head it first.
It shows you.
Is Burna Boy a new cut?
Let me go and head it.
No, I asked you a question.
I have not heard it. Even Burna Boy haven't heard it. Have he talk? You are trying to make me hear things. Of course, even if I have not heard it, Burna Boy is not a new cat. Too. Because Burna been there, I think, for more than a decade. And in my own small mindset of what I think, like I just answered off head, I haven't done extensive analysis into what would justify my after 5 years not being a new cat. But Burna will not be a new cat in my books. No, my brother don't dare here from at least 20 something. At least that we don't even remember. And of course, if you ask me again, say I know here, but I will go here. But if David said that, I honestly do not believe, you see, that he means outright, I beg you, hear English. I do not believe that he means, of course, I know they in heart, I know they in mind. Because even us when they outside, I don't know, just like he's also outside. So I'm not sure he meant that a new cat, because new cat would be, of course, Rema is 5 years, of course, in the game already, right? Ruga them, So I don't believe David meant that, but if you do ask me, I think that also brothers like Wiz and David have had a fair share of international appeal earlier than Burna would.
Well, so in this particular response, we saw how politically correct Stonebwoy was in his response. We saw how careful he was with his response. He did not want to step on anybody's toes, either Burna Boy or Davido. No, he did not. He did not even want to run past them and his garment will even touch them. Never, because he knows these are people that he doesn't want to touch. But of course, with his long-standing feuding partner, Shatta Wale, any day, any time, he is ready to trample upon him. And that has been the culture between them. That is why sometimes when it comes to Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale's matters, I wish that nobody will make it look like you are here or you are there. Because if you try that, you'll not even win. If you try that, you'll not even get any better position. I am sure so far, the way Shatta has been silent on Stonebwoy's issues here and there, at least 1, 2, 3 times, we have seen he is quiet, he's not minding, he's not saying anything. I pray that it continues like that. I pray that it continues like that, because if it does not continue like that and one day lion tear chain, I don't know how it's going to be like, and I don't know how commentaries are going to run about it. Because at the moment, I know some people are seeing some of these statements from Stonebwoy. To them, yeah, it is normal on looking. But oh, to them, yeah, it is one of those things. I don't know how the other guy will come. I don't know how he would want to respond to some of these things. But I see here, I sit here and I go like, well, these are people in the game. They understand their ways. They understand their means and they understand exactly what they are doing and they understand what they want to achieve. Am I the one to judge? I'm not the one to judge. I just pray that when the table turns, just as everybody is watching and everybody is quiet and everybody is admiring the conversation that is happening, I pray that it continues when it gets to that turn. Because when it gets to that turn, I know that is where some people will start running commentaries on who is right and who is not right. But now, so many people are playing the onlooking. I remember the first one at the album listening party here in Ghana. There's fuck your mother, whoever thinks you are a dancehall king, blah, blah, blah. Of course, once again, the industry made themselves on looking. It passed. Nobody did not make a fuss about it. They felt it was normal. It was a culture. That's fine. And this has also happened once again. Everybody, not much people are really doing any commentary on it because they think it is normal. Fine. Let this one also pass. We pray that it remains as such. Because sometimes where we sit, we see here and we see there. Sometimes where we sit, we know the impact of this one saying it and we know the impact of that one saying it. I know that should Shatta Wale get up and start firing salvos right now, he will be on the chopping board by many. Because yes, he is that guy who looks like that. Maybe he's not like that. Maybe he's like that. But I pray it goes on. But I was only wishing that maybe Stonebwoy could have handled it politically right like he did with Burna Boy question. Maybe I'm just wishing, but I can't wish for more. Like they say, if wishes were horses, beggars will ride. But maybe because my wish is not a horse, I cannot ride it. But I was only feeling that, oh, could he have been politically correct with that question, just as he was with the Burna Boy question? Because yeah, you were even there to promote your album, and I'm sure going to respond to some of these questions and how it will come out, maybe the fans will take it up and it might not go the way you want. It might not even be the fact that you are going to share spotlight with any other name. You want to be you. Because maybe even when the question was asked, he was feeling a little discomfort because I saw him acting some way. He could have even ignored. But of course, artists, they know what they want. Me, I know. Every artist on every platform, they know what they want to achieve. And that particular fire came, it has landed, and so far, that is the discussion online. We will let it be and wait till the future. We will let it be and pray that nothing untoward happens between the two again. Let's pray that it continues like that. Now, while wrapping up, this morning, I was not looking for any trouble. I was just waking up, thinking and checking what was happening in the world. Then I saw a Twitter account. It's Basito, which is obviously a Nigerian influencer who had shared Ruga again in the news. Ruga again in the news. And the person said, Ruga and female fan on stage at his show yesterday in Canada. Well, I think first of all, let me commend him for something. He's a busy artist. Let me commend him for the fact that he is getting booking, like he is really cashing out when it comes to this summer activities. He is really cashing out because almost every weekend he's somewhere. And almost every weekend he's rocking the girls on stage. And almost every weekend, some people are crying, some people are happy about his actions. Almost every weekend, people are cautioning him. Some people are also jealous of what he is enjoying on the stage. So when I saw the video, I said, okay, I will not say anything about it, but let me read some of the comments under the video. That was what I decided to do. I did not want to say anything. And I read some of the comments and I was like, well, so it is not Sammy Flex alone who does not endorse Ruga's act. It is not Sammy Flex alone who is cautioning Ruga. It is not Sammy Flex alone who thinks that Ruga should be a little cautious in his activities. So an account called Kendetropolis says, thing about young talent is they never listen till the pot is turned and the bean spills. That's what he says. And this is a serious proverb. I want to believe he's a Nigerian because some Nigerians are good with proverbs. Says, thing about young talent is they never listen till the pot is turned and the bean spills. And the person who posted the thing says, as in Basito himself, he says, hopefully this stops before it boomerangs. Hopefully this stops before it boomerangs. Then Oluwayomi Victor also comes in and he says, I hope this guy doesn't get charged for this years to come. I hope this guy doesn't get charged for this years to come. And Basito comes again and he replies that for real, it is very risky. For real, it is very risky. I can't read further because I've told you I won't talk about Ruga again. But everybody seems to be cautioning him. Everybody seems not to be happy with what he's doing. Everybody is scared for the future for him. Except him. He alone does not see that. And I pray that nothing happens to him. I pray that he's always protected by the laws. He's always protected by anything that can protect him. I'll end the editorial here for this. You see me again in another editorial before Showbiz Daily because I have a lot to say. In my next editorial, I'll be talking about one Nigerian artist who has been caught red-handed stealing a song from a Ghanaian veteran. May his soul rest in peace. He's even dead. And again, Shatta Wale has linked up with man like Bankuli. I'll be giving you details in the next editorial. My name is Sammy Flex. I'm out of here. Subscribe to us and let's do more. See you.